Have you ever wondered what life would be like if fire had never existed? Without fire, how would we survive the darkness, the wild beasts, or the freezing cold? And more importantly, if that tiny flame had never appeared, would our civilization ever exist? Everything began with a spark. Not a spark of thought, but a real one, born from the fury of nature. About 1.5 million years ago, deep in the heart of Africa, lightning struck a dry tree. For the first time, humans saw wood burn, and something new was born. Back then, we were only observers. We were afraid. Because fire was both beautiful and terrifying. It could warm us, but it could also destroy us. Imagine those dark nights, the sounds of predators, and the distant glow of burning trees. It took thousands of years before humans learned to tame that wild force. The discovery of fire wasn't just about finding it. It was about controlling it. According to archaeological evidence, around 790,000 years ago, early humans at a site called Gesher Benot Yaakov in northern Israel learned to keep fire alive. They didn't let the flame die out. They protected it with wood and ashes, saving it for the next day. That moment changed everything. For the first time, humans didn't just face nature. They commanded a part of it. With fire, night turned into day. Fear became safety, and raw meat became cooked food. Scientific studies show that cooking food allowed humans to absorb much more energy. In fact, cooked meat provided nearly twice the calories of raw meat. That simple change fueled our brains. Human brain volume grew from around 600 cubic centimeters to more than 1,300. Fire didn't just keep us warm, it made us smarter. But fire was still a dangerous ally. One mistake could turn everything to ashes. And yet, without it, no progress was possible. Over the centuries, fire became part of our culture. We used it to celebrate, to worship, and even to wage war. In ancient Greece, people believed fire was a gift from the gods. They said Prometheus stole it from the heavens and gave it to mankind. And for that, he was punished. Because with fire, humans became like gods themselves, creators. But the story didn't end there. About 4,000 years ago, humans learned to melt metals with fire. The Bronze Age began, and with it came civilizations, tools, weapons, and cities built upon flames. Later, fire entered the heart of technology. In the 18th century, the Industrial Revolution began with the steam engine, fire trapped inside iron. It powered factories, ships, and the entire course of human history. In the year 1800, only about 10% of the world's energy came from sources other than combustion. Even today, around 85% of our global energy still comes from burning something. The electricity in our homes? It's still the descendant of fire burning inside massive power plants. Yet that same fire has now become our greatest threat. Global warming, born from the very force that once saved us from the cold. It's a strange paradox, isn't it? The power that gave us life now risks taking it away. But maybe fire is still evolving. Today it lives not just in stoves and fireplaces, but in rocket engines, electric batteries, and even in laser technology. We still harness heat, just in modern forms. Perhaps in the future, fire won't need fuel at all. Perhaps light and warmth will come from something we haven't yet imagined. But one question remains. Do we still control fire? Or does fire now control us? Maybe our civilization began with a spark that fell from the sky, and someday it might end with one that escapes our hands. Maybe that answer will be humanity's final flicker of awareness.